everyone, this is Heba from My Little Journal, and today I'm really excited to be sharing with you the new stamp sets that are releasing at Everyday Explorers. There is 4 new stamp sets, so I want to share them with you, and today is February the 9th, 2021. We're going to start with this first one, which is called Makeup. I love simple stamps that you can use over and over again, and this one is one of them with the arrows, the boxes. I love the doodled boxes and the brush strokes, really, really cute. And those brush strokes are perfect to add behind a title. This one's called Right Now, and it's all about documenting what you're currently reading, thankful for, excited about, listening to, or you can kind of stamp out right now and what you're doing at the moment. And then you have a story from today, right here, right now. Really good stamp set for everyday documentation. This next one is called Crafty Life. I love Everyday Explorers prompt stamp sets, and this one obviously is perfect for us. And you have all the colors, craft haul, made by hand, and then love this project, plan with me, craft playlist. I totally have a playlist for my craft room and when I'm crafting. In my happy place, so cute. Can't wait to use that. Last but not least, we have Life Right Now. So it has the life today, and then you can kind of add whatever you want in there. And then the usual same old, same old. That is totally something I say almost daily. Everyday moment, just an ordinary day around here. Really, really cute. I'm loving that Everyday Explorers is kind of making the titles bigger or her stamps larger. And those are perfect for titles. But anyways, those are the 4 stamp sets that are releasing today. I'm going to be using 1 or 2 of these on my spread today. So let's see what I'm going to be documenting. But I really want to use this stamp set today. So anyways, if you want to see my process video and see how I use these stamps, just keep watching. Okay, you guys, let's start. I'm going to be working in my December Traveler's Notebook. And before I started, I measured my photos to fit into these doodled labels. I think when you have a stamp like this, it's a great way to use it to, I don't know, have multiple photos on one spread, to add an interactive element to your spread. It's just fun to kind of play around with your stamps, kind of think outside the box. So I really like this pattern paper with the circles. I just thought it would look cool with the labels on the opposite side, just 2 different shapes. So what I'm going to do is stamp the doodled label 6 times in a column and fill them out with my photos. I've said this before, I use pick frame to create a collage for my photos and then trim them out after I print it. This works for me, the measuring, all that good stuff. So I just find that to be easier, but I know there's loads of other ways that you can remeasure your photos to fit into a stamp set. I just measure the stamp, print my photos, and then add them into the stamp, if that makes sense. So all I have to do now is trim around my photos. There's that white border, and I don't want the white border. I want them to fit into my labels. So I'm just gonna go ahead, grab my scissors, and trim around them. I could definitely use my little mini trimmer if I wanted to, but I just find it to be easy because basically they're just rectangles. I love that I'm able to document multiple photos in these little traveler's notebooks. I mean, you don't have a lot of space, but when you shrink down your photos and kind of play around with your stamps, you are able to document multiple photos on one spread, and that makes me happy. But anyways, I am going to use the new currently stamp set from Everyday Explorers. I think that's what it's called. And I'm going to use it to stamp like what I'm currently reading, loving, watching, listening to, and just add each one right next to the photo that represents it. First, I thought I was going to stamp them all on one side and then journal on the opposite side, but I felt like it would be a little bit more, I don't know, fun to just add the stamp, one stamp on the left and the other on the right, and kind of do that for all the photos. And that way when I journal, my journaling is not all on one side. I don't know. In my head, it worked, and I think it looked better, honestly, just because I'm not a big fan of my handwriting. And if I'm writing a lot and it's all on one side, I feel like you can see it more and it looks worse. So I'd rather just kind of add it here and there, and that way you can't see how bad my handwriting is. So now I want to work on my title. In that stamp set, there was a stamp that said currently, and I felt like that was the perfect title for my layout. But I want to stamp it on a tag because I felt like if I stamped it on the pattern paper, it wouldn't pop. But this tag is so beautiful. These tags are from Studio Calico Color Theory kit. It is like one of my favorites. And I'm just trimming it down a little bit because the title's not that big and I didn't need all that space. I'll stamp the currently. I'll also grab another stamp from that stamp set to add underneath currently. I just forgot what I stamped. And I'm gonna stamp a few dots using the makeup stamp set. It has like the arrows, little dots, and I just love adding dots everywhere. So I'm literally just gonna add that to my title, add some twine, and add it to the edge of my spread. Just adds that really pretty green, more of it. And it's so pretty. Now my title kind of pops. And I love adding things off of the edge of my spread. I always feel like it looks cooler. Now that I'm done with my tag and title, I can move on to journaling. And my journaling is really simple. It's just basically what I was watching and reading and things like that. And then I'm gonna grab the makeup stamp set again because I really love those arrows and I wanna add them. So I'm just gonna end up adding one at the top and one at the bottom. I'll grab the dot stamp from that same stamp set to add a few dots to my circles, just to bring in some more black to the opposite side of my spread and to make it my own. And then I call my layout done. Don't forget, today is release day at Everyday Explorers. I will be linking everything down in the description box for you. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. And I hope to see you guys very soon. Bye.